would be good to go to disk utility again. And from here, we would format it. So format it means erase. So we're gonna erase it, erase as whatever we want. And there we go. If you guys want Time Machine on this, I suggest not just formatting as one thing, because right now we just formatted it, just to get rid of everything that we got in there. And it's untitled, right? So let me just, before we keep going with this, the backup that we made, for some of you, that's good enough. You just want to drag and drop stuff and just for Mac, and you're done with this video. You don't have to watch anything more. But if you want to back up your entire Mac and just let it do its thing by itself, then watch this part of the video. So right now, that's exactly what we're going to do. And then we're going to make it also compatible with PC. So we're going to do a lot. But I'm going to show you the most basic stuff, and then we're going to go to something a little bit more that some of you may want, some others might not. So right now that we formatted this, I'm going to name it Time Machine. So to rename this, it's really easy. You click on it, you press return on your keyboard, and then just with your arrows, you go over the letters and then just delete whatever it says, and then just type it up again. Click away, and there we go. You renamed it. So that's how easy it is to rename your external hard drive to whatever name you guys want. It doesn't affect the files within it, by the way. Anyways, right now we're gonna go on with Time Machine. And like I said before, that's something that's pre-built into your Mac. All right, so what we want to do is go into our system settings. Under our system settings, we're gonna look for Time Machine. And that's how we're gonna set this up. So right now we're gonna look under search. We're gonna go into Time Machine. Again, this is something that's pre-built into your Mac. Nothing to download, nothing fancy about this. And right here, I already have one Time Machine. You guys should not see anything. So all you guys have to do is just add. And once you press your plus, you're gonna see this Time Machine. Yep. And then just go ahead, and it's gonna ask us, do we want to use this as Time Machine? Yeah, we can set up our disk, backup. You guys can encrypt it. So password, not password. This depends. Not everybody's gonna see this because you can turn off encryption. Encryption's nice to have, so you know, but you guys can also turn that off. Make it easy. And if you're just gonna have it at home, you're not worried about somebody stealing this, you don't need to encrypt it. But if you guys are worried, for sure turn it on. It's really up to you. Disk usage limit, we're gonna set up as none because we're just gonna set up the Time Machine itself. And here we go, press done. And that's how easy it is to set up Time Machine. Like I mentioned before, Time Machine will just back up your entire Mac, so there it is. And under options, just gonna show you that really quick. You can put this backup frequency every hour. So every hour it's gonna back up your Mac, or you guys can change that up to every day, weekly, whenever. Or whenever you plug it in, then you guys can go on and back it up yourselves. You guys can also exclude from Time Machine. So if you guys don't want some files or folders or anything from your Mac not being backed up in your Time Machine, this is how to add it. So you guys will go to plus sign and then just add it there. I want my whole Mac to be backed up, so I'm not gonna include anything there. Here we go. And then if I want my Time Machine, because I will notice that this has changed, we can close this up actually now. This has changed the icon to this. So that way you guys know it's Time Machine. Now, you could technically open this up and just drag and put stuff here like I showed you before, but that's not what Time Machine's for, not what you guys want to do. Time Machine's to back up your entire Mac, and it does it by itself. So on the top right hand side of your screen, you guys should see this now. This is for Time Machine, and it's doing the backup right now. I can always skip this backup, and I can always get into my backup. So once a backup's done, you guys could double click on it and then just go and do your whole thing, like just retrieve anything that you guys want from there. But Time Machine's not really built for that. For Time Machine, you guys want to open up the Time Machine. I'll just show you. So if you guys go to Spotlight and type in Time Machine, you go in here and you guys can retrieve any files from any date from whenever you guys set up your Time Machine. So let's say you guys set up today, and then 6 months from now, you're like, oh shoot, I deleted something about a month ago or a week ago. You guys can go back in time and get that. So that's why these Time Machine backups are awesome. But if you guys want something better explained about Time Machine, how to use that, I do have a video that teaches you everything about Time Machine itself and how to use that. But this is how to set it up. And you definitely don't have to have this plugged in the whole time. Just as long as you guys want to back it up, then have it plugged in. And by the way, always eject your external hard drives before you unplug them from your computer. Anyways, we're gonna go on, external SSDs I should say. We're gonna go on and skip this backup because I don't want that at this point in time. Okay, so this is an option for people who want to back up their entire Mac and have your Mac do it by itself. If anytime your Mac crashes or anything else like that, you have your time machine where you guys can just take it, plug it into another Mac, and just load all your stuff back in there. And it's gonna do it by itself. So you guys just have to follow along. And I have a video that teaches you how to put all your stuff from your old Mac to your new one, and that's why Time Machine's awesome. Now, if you guys want a mix of everything, you guys want to transfer stuff from your PC to your Mac, you guys want to maybe drop some files also in there, plus have Time Machine, you could have it all. So right now, again, for those of you who just want a Time Machine, this video is over. For those of you who want a little bit of everything, this next part is going to be for you. So we're going to go on and do that. The next thing we want to do, you guys don't have to follow this part because I'm just going to delete that Time Machine because we're going to have to add it again. And that's because what I'm going to show you. So what you guys want to do is go into Disk Utility. Disk Utility, again, it's not a program that you guys have to download. It's something that's pre-built into your Mac. Time Machine is also something pre-built into your Mac. And right now what you guys want to do is go into External. Under External, go in here. And then from here, this is where you guys have to be careful not clicking anything else. Just be careful. Just click on External. Click on that one External. If you guys have any other USB drives, anything, unplug them so you guys don't get confused. And we're gonna erase this again. This time we're gonna choose the name of backup, and that's because we're gonna do a lot of things. We're gonna make this compatible with PC and all that stuff. So if you guys want to make this just to transfer stuff between Mac and PCs, or Mac and Macs as well, but you guys want to be open to be able to transfer between PCs as well, choose exFAT, choose erase, and then you're done. That's how easy it is. However, we're going to make this a little bit more difficult because we already went over how to format this. So you guys know how to do that. This is just a different option for that. We are going to go on into this option. We are going to erase this whole thing. And then what we're going to do, oh, and by the way, if you guys ever decide to get rid of your external SSD, external hard drive, because that happens, sometimes you have to upgrade because you just run out of space. You guys want to do this, format it. And there is formatting. I have a separate video for that teaches you how to format it safely so everything gets really deleted. Nobody can ever retrieve it. So there is a way to do that, and it takes forever, by the way. Anyways, we're gonna click OK, and we're done with the first part. So here's our backup, and what we want to do with this case, we can do different ways. We can add volumes, or we can partition this. I like partitions. So we're gonna partition this up. That means we cut it up into slices. And this will only make sense once I show you. So to partition this, obviously Disk Utility, have your backup there, not that we did it. And then we're gonna go on and choose partition. This will only make sense once I show you, by the way. So right now I have my backups taking the entire thing. But if I want to add more into it, so I'm gonna add 2 more spaces. So again, you guys can add a volume, add a partition. A lot of people like volumes, go for it. I'm still into partitions, but it really does depend. Also depends what Mac you guys have, what's better. But anyways, we're just gonna go on into partitions. We're gonna add another one. And then don't type up numbers here. So if you want your backup, let's say you guys just want to transfer stuff between Macs or just for yourself, I'm gonna leave this space as small. So just move it from here, okay? And then just put in, maybe you guys want a terabyte, but don't type it up here, okay, size? Don't ever type here. It's just gonna get messy when you do that. Then this part, so we have a terabyte there, that's called backup. We have this untitled, and we're gonna make this time machine. Time machine, usually it's gonna be your biggest portion, and that really depends on how big your Mac is or how many files you guys have. So for me, I have about a terabyte. That means I need at least 2 terabytes for Time Machine, because that means it can make more backups, so I can go further back if I ever need to retrieve any files. And that's why I do that. So I highly suggest making that your biggest backup. We're gonna name it Time Machine. Just leave it as this format, and then we're gonna click apply in the end. So So we're going to move on to the next one, which is untitled number 2. You guys might notice this changed the name already to Time Machine, and that's how much space. This untitled, we're going to make that part for PC and Mac. So we're going to name it Mac PC, or just PC actually. Doesn't mean it's just going to work on PC, but this is where we can actually share files with a PC. So we're going to go on and choose exFAT for that. So this part's exFAT. So if we plug this into a PC will only see this portion of it. It's not going to see our backup. It's not going to see Time Machine. It's just going to see PC. You guys can drag and drop files there and just do that. Anyways, right now we have 3. This will only make sense once I apply this. So I'm just going to apply it. I'm going to partition it. And here we go. Again, volumes is pretty similar to this. It's not exactly the same thing, but I just like to partition things so they just stay with whatever I set up. Anyways, right now it's making these partitions. So from your 1 external hard drive, it's kind of like getting 3 external hard drives now, or 3 external SSDs, because we are breaking it up into 3 parts. One's going to be for my Time Machine. One's going to be just to have stuff that I want to maybe move from one Mac to another. And then one's going to be just for PC, stuff that I want to transfer between a PC and my Mac. That said, a lot of people just do the Time Machine and PC part of it because, let me just show you, we have 3 now. So before we used to have 1, now we have 3 of them. So here they are. I'm just going to move this out of the way because we're done with the formatting, and here they are. So we got our PC, which by the way, a lot of people may not even want this partition that I made backup. All they want is the PC and Time Machine, and that's because that's all you need really. Even if you just want to transfer files between a Mac and another Mac, the PC portion of it is fine. It's gonna work just fine. But it opens it up to be also shareable with a PC. And Time Machine's just gonna be Time Machine, just to back up our entire Mac, which does include programs and everything within it. Now, some people may want backup. I call it backup. This is my Mac version out of it, and that's for files that you just want between your Macs. So again, this is just me. This is what I used to do a lot, and I used to make my PC version, like the portion of that, very, very small, because I used to rarely share files between a PC and my Mac, and they used to be very small, so I didn't really need that space. Keep in mind, PCs can get viruses very, very easily, right? So that's also why I do this, just to keep my Mac safer. Anyways, right now we're pretty much done. We just have to set up our Time Machine again. So again, we're gonna go into System Settings. Under System Settings, we're gonna look for Time Machine, and then we're just gonna set it up again. So here's a Time Machine. We're gonna go into plus like we did before. We're gonna select our Time Machine portion out of it. We can choose any other one, by the way, but you know, we need the Time Machine just to keep it organized. And then right here, it's gonna tell us, blah, blah, if you want this. I don't want it to be encrypted. You guys can encrypt it for sure. And I'm gonna be done with it. There we go, it's all done. So right now, what do we have? Well, we have our Time Machine right here. We have our PC and backup. So backup would be for Mac and PC. This would be just for PC and Mac. And then this is our general backup for entire Mac. So here we go. Now, once again, a lot of people are just gonna want the PC version out of it. So you guys can just use this as a USB stick, basically. So if you guys used a USB stick before, you guys can just program it like this. So it's free to transfer files between Macs and Macs, Macs and PCs. It's completely free to do anything you guys want. And if you guys don't want that, you guys can back it up just as a backup, just for Macs. And this would be the one that you guys want. Or if you guys just want your Time Machine, I already showed you guys, and you guys could have done that as well. So those are your options. And once again, if you guys decide to do this, you guys can just open any one of these up and then just transfer stuff just by drag and dropping. So I'm gonna do this one because I think smaller. There we go, drag and drop. That way it copies there. Or you guys could do, hold on, let me just get rid of this. You guys can right click on that folder or any type of file that it is really, and then just copy it. So I can put copy. I can right click here and I can just paste it. It's gonna paste it there. So that's another way. And the third way would be, let me just get rid of it again. The third way to transfer this would be to click on it, press Command C, and then press in here, Command V. And that's gonna copy and paste it. So those are 3 ways to copy and paste it from there. I already showed you guys how to delete it from there. And that's it. And it can be any type of file. I mean, this has a video file in it. You could have Word files, Excel files, any type of file, movies, videos, music, anything. You guys can copy and paste it into there. And that's how you guys can open this up. You guys can also find this in Finder. On the left hand side, you guys will notice there's my time machine, there's my backup, and there's my PC as well. But anyways, as far as this video goes, we are all done. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.